right, audio. Flip the screen. Thing goes boom. Is that opening? There it is. What's up, Ziva? Hello, Carson. About 4 minutes before class starts. How you doing today, Ziva? Good, glad to hear it. Is it raining really hard at your house right now? A little bit? Good, good. It's raining hard here as well. Hopefully everything stays on. Nothing gets too crazy. It's been like, I start thinking it's starting to stop and then it just starts ramping back. Hello, Noe. Hello, Action. Welcome, welcome. We got 3 minutes before class starts. I know it's probably raining real hard. Everyone's staying safe, making good choices. Today for class, we're gonna need just our pillow and then something. It can be anything as long as it's like about belt high. So like I'm gonna use this chair that's about high enough, something like that. You can stack up pillows. You can use a chair like me, anything that's about that high. We don't have to lean on it. We're not gonna put our weight on it. We're not gonna kick it or anything or punch it. So don't worry, we're not gonna break it or have to put any body weight on it. We just need something about that. Okay. Carson's gonna set up here. T minus 2 minutes. T minus 2 minutes. That chair will work perfect, Addison. We won't need it right away. We'll need it after the warm up when we start our drills. So you don't worry, you have plenty of time. If you want to wait, you get it during the water break. If you have to go get it from somewhere, that's fine too. Got 2 minutes. How are you doing today, Carson? You having a good day so far, sir?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. What'd you do today?
I went outside and rode my bike.
Really? It's been raining all day here, or is it not raining there?
It's not raining anymore.
Oh, okay. Raining here a bit, but who knows? It might stop soon. I'm glad you got to go out and ride your bike. That's cool. Noe, what have you been up to today?
Right now it's raining and
Yeah.
the power cut out for like 3 seconds and it turned back on.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully the power stays on so you don't miss out on your class. Are you on a computer or a laptop or a phone? How are you doing the class right now?
On a computer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so if your power cuts out, if I see you kind of disappear, I just going to assume that it's the power and stuff. But hopefully, fingers crossed, class will go okay. It just got really quiet here, so maybe it passed. But I was talking about that earlier. It started back in full force. Okay. we can go ahead and get started. We got 1 minute, but we can start early today. Let's have everyone stand up. Up. All right, we're gonna start with our warm up today as normal. We're gonna go for 10 jumping jacks. 10 jumping jacks. Ready, set, begin. 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir. Awesome. Hands on our lapel, feet wide, 10 body squats, and 1. 1 sir, 2, 2 sir, 3, 3 sir, 4, 4 sir, 5, 5 sir, 6, 6 sir, 7, 7 sir, 8, 8 sir, 9, 9 sir, and 10, 10 sir. Awesome job. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna just hop. We're just gonna hop up and down, just like this, hop. Okay, we'll make sure we're hopping on our toes. We don't want our heels to touch. We're not doing really big jumps. We're just doing small hops. So nice and light on your feet. We're just hopping, 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 hopping. All right, now we're gonna hop left and right, back and forth. Watch your balance, watch your balance. All right, now go front and back, front and back. Now we're gonna hop in our stance, hands up, left leg in front, hopping still. And switch. Backward stance. Normal hopping. Now we're gonna do crisscross hops. So I'm gonna crisscross my legs like this. And time. Relax. Very good. We're gonna travel down to our push-up position now. Push-up position. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of a different type of push-up today. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a diamond or a triangle with our hands. My first finger is touching, my thumbs are touching, and we're gonna keep our hands like that. And I want my hands to be directly underneath me. So when I do my push-up, kind of overlaps where my heart is. And we're gonna be on our knees for our push-ups today. So I'm gonna make that shape, put my hands on the ground, move my knees back so my body's in a straight line. I'm not like this, tabled out. I want my hips down. We're gonna 10 push-ups, just like this, okay? So let's go ahead and have everyone get there. Copy me. Addison's ready, Jubilee's ready. Good, everybody ready? And here we go, and 1. 1 sir, 2. 2 sir, 3. 3 sir, 4. 4 sir, 5. 5 sir, 6. 6 sir, 7. 7 sir, 8. 8 sir, 9. 9 sir, and 10. 10 sir. Awesome job. After that, everyone can lay down. We're gonna have our feet out in front, legs straight. We're gonna do a V-up today. So we're going to have our hands over our head, and we're going to lift our legs and lift our hands at the same time so they kind of meet in the middle. So my legs come up and my hands come up, meet in the middle. We're gonna do that 10 times, working our core muscle group. Ready? And 1. 1 sir. 2. 2 sir. 3. 3 sir. Nice, Jacob. 4. 4 sir. 5. 5 sir. 6. 6 sir. 7. 7 sir. 8. 8 sir. 9. 9 sir. And 10. 10 sir. Awesome job. Stand up. Very good. We're going to do some stretching now. So the first stretch we're going to do is going to kind of be a lunging stretch or a hamstring stretch. So we're going to go to a kneeling position like this. We're kneeling, one knee up, one knee down. I'm going to keep my front leg frozen. Front leg frozen. Hands on the ground for balance. And I'm going to scoot my back leg back. So I start scooting my back knee back and back and back. But I want to keep my front leg frozen. All right? So we're scooting our back knee back, front leg frozen. Everyone go ahead and get there. Once you scoot your back knee as far back as you can, you just freeze and you hold that position. And now we're going to switch, other leg in front. Same thing, front leg frozen, hands on the ground. We're going to scoot our back leg back and back and back. Good job, Addison. Good job, Ziva. Great work, everyone. Good stretching here. All right, and time. Next one we're going to do, we're going to kind of be in our push-up position a little bit. I'm going to have my hands on the ground, but I'm going to have my knees wide. We're going to go for a knee split. So it's kind of like I'm doing a split. We're trying to do a split, but just with my knees. So we're going to try and put our knees as far wide as we can go. Once you go as far as you can, just hold it. Good job, Jubilee. So I'm sitting back, I'm sitting on my knees are on the ground. Nice, Noe. Good, good, good. Remember to breathe. There we go, good job, everyone. Okay, and time. Next stretch, you're gonna be laying down. Laying down, we're gonna have our feet out in front, legs nice and straight, our hands. We're gonna go on the ground like a letter T. We're gonna keep one leg straight, our other leg is gonna go over the top like this, kind of twisting our back a little bit. Not trying to pop anything, just nice and light. If you step over really far and you don't feel anything, try and put both shoulders on the ground. Both shoulders all the way on the ground. And now we're going to switch. So other leg out straight, other leg stepping over, big step. Okay, this is going to be our last stretch. We're going to stay laying down, feet out in front. We're going to do some good morning stretches. So I'm going to go to my T shape again. This time I'm going to bring my hands up over my head. Once I stretch, I'm going to wake up, sit all the way up, and I'm going to touch my toes for just a second, and then I'm going to lay back down. And then I'm going to do that a couple times. So you go as fast or as slow as you want to. You're just going to bring your hands all the way up, above your head. Once you get there, we're going to swing up nice and gently, touch our toes, and lay back down. Do that a couple times. Remember to breathe. We're going to kind of time our breaths. So when we're on the ground and we're moving our hands up, we're taking a deep breath in. We'll try sitting up. That's when we're going to breathe out. And then lay back down. Breathe in. Sit up. Breathe out. And time. Good job, everyone. We're going to grab our first water break. When we come back, we'll start on our technique and our moves and stuff. But remember, today you're going to need not your pillow, but you're going to need something about waist height, about belt height. You can use a chair. You can use anything. You can stack some pillows up. Whatever you have, it's about as high as your belt is, or your belt would be. Water break. 1, 2, 3. Good job, everyone. Let's go, go, go. If you don't need water, or after you come back, you can cycle back, though. All right, welcome back, everybody. Ziva's ready, Noe's ready, Jacob's ready, Addison's ready, Carson's here. What's up? I see Jubilee has a hand. What's up, Jubilee? How you doing today?
I didn't get my chair yet.
You didn't get your chair yet? Okay. Well, if you can, go ahead and go grab something. It doesn't have to be a chair. If you want to stack up couch cushions or anything, as long as it's about as tall as your belt. You could use a chair if you wanted to, okay?
No,
We're not going to have to lean on it or anything, so it doesn't have to be super sturdy. I want to pick anything really breakable. I know that chair will work great. That'll work great. Ziva, good. Jubilee, that'll work. Jacob, Addison's got one. Carson, do you have something you can use? Okay, he's gonna go grab it really quick. While he grabs it, we're talking about our word today. Our word today is technique, okay? That's our word. Who can tell me, what does it mean to have good technique? If someone has good technique, what does that mean? All right, I see Ziva with her hand up. Ziva, what does it mean?
It means that you have your hands up and you're in a good birdie stance and you have good kicks and good punches.
Okay, very good. You are absolutely correct. What else does having good technique mean? We'll go over to Jubilee now. What does it mean to have good technique?
Technique means also means that your punches are really good and your kicks are really good and they're really high.
Okay, very good. I think you're pretty much getting the same answers. The most basic answer is that having good technique is doing your moves the right way. There's a right way to do your moves, there's a wrong way to do your moves, and we teach you the right way to do certain things so they can work better. And it takes a long time for good technique. And certain students, they can be fast, or they can be strong, or they can be flexible, but no student naturally has good technique. There are some students that are very smart and they can learn techniques very quickly, but no one is just born and all of a sudden they know how to do punches and kicks, which is very good for us as martial artists because good technique beats strength, good technique beats speed, it beats endurance, it beats just being smart. Good technique beats everything. Now, is being strong and having good technique even better than just having good technique? Of course. Being strong and being fast, those things help, but being a good martial artist and having good technique, that is the number one thing that you need to stay safe, to be successful if you like to compete, or stuff like that. If you want to win matches, you gotta have good technique. If you want to beat the bully without getting hurt, you gotta have good technique. And it takes time to learn good technique. And the good thing about us is that bullies aren't out there learning these techniques, right? Bullies aren't taking the time to learn how to do a punch the right way and do a kick the right way. They might have a strong punch or a strong kick because they're a strong guy or a strong girl, but they might not be doing that, or they're not going to be doing that technique the right way. So we're going to try and break down some of our most common techniques today, go bit by bit, and really take our technique up to that black belt level. And to do the technique, it is going to require a little bit of conditioning of our body. We have to have the correct muscles ready to do the moves. Now, when you watch TV and movies, you might see the bad guy or the superhero have like super big muscles. They look like a cobra because their neck is like super muscular and it like goes out all the way. You don't need to be super ripped and have those super big muscles, but you do have to be fit enough to do the moves. So this technique today we're going to work on is going to help build some muscles as well. And we're going to start with one of my favorite techniques, the roundhouse kick. I want everybody to stand up, stand up, stand up. If you have your chair, set your chair off to the side. We will need it next. We will not need it for this drill. We're going to need it for the very next thing we do. So just make sure you have enough space to do your roundhouse kick without kicking anything accidentally. Perfect. What we're going to do is we're going to build this roundhouse kick step by step first. So we're going to do this roundhouse kick one step at a time. I have the camera on my lower body so you can really see my legs and everything they're doing for the kick. Now, if we're building the roundhouse kick, we've got to go step by step. What is the first thing we need to do for a roundhouse kick? Who can help me out? What's the first thing I need to do for my roundhouse kick? I got a hand from Carson. Carson, what do you think I have to do first?
Chamber your knee.
Chamber your knee. There's some stuff I got to do before that. There's some stuff I got to do before that happens. And from Ziva. Ziva, what do you think I need to do first?
Turn your foot down to the side.
Very good. That is absolutely correct. That's going to be my step number one. But before I can do step number one of the kick, what do I have to do before I start any of my steps? What do I have to do before I start even step one? There's something I need to do. Okay, I think Ziva figured out what I was trying to hit on. Ziva, what do you think I would need to do?
Ready stance?
Ready stance. Absolutely. Absolutely correct. So the first thing I want everybody to do is get in a good ready stance. And ready stance. Yeah. Awesome job. Now, Ziva, you're correct. Now that we're in our good stance, we can start our kick. We're going to go step one. Step one, I'm going to take my front leg and I'm going to point those toes out. It's called pivoting. I just turn my foot just like that, sideways. And when we're going step by step, we're going to do each step 10 times. So we're going to do step 1 10 times. Then we add step 2, we're going to do that 10 times. And every single time we're going to be building those muscles. So when I say 1, we're not doing our kick. All we're going to do is turn our toes and then go back to normal. Here we go. Good stance. Ready. And 1. Turn the toes. Go back. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Very good. Now, Carson was actually telling me step 2. So, Carson, when you were talking a second ago, what were you telling us to do? We have to do what?
Chamber your knee.
Yes, sir. I've got to chamber my knee. So now we're going to add step 2. So I'm still going to do step 1. I'm still going to point my toe. But now I'm going to add step 2. I'm going to bring my knee up. Now you're really going to want to throw the kick. But no, we're not throwing the kick yet. We're just doing step 1, point the toe. And now step 2, bring the knee up. And then we're going to go back to normal. So when I count, we're going to do that 10 times. Here we go. Good stance, hands are up. Nice. Good stance. Addison, great stance, Carson. Good stance, Noah. Here we go. Ready? 1. 2. 3. Good, Jacob. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Okay, good job. Everyone stand like a black belt. Feet apart, hands behind our back, staying up nice and tall. Good job, Jacob. Good job, Jubilee. Okay, now we're getting ready to do the kick. Step 3 is to do the kick. Now, before we do the kick, I want to talk about the spinning part. Right now, we're not at the academy. We're not in the gym. We're not standing on the mat. Some of us are standing on carpet. Some of us are standing on hardwood floor, like I am. Some of us are standing on different things. Depending on what you're standing on, the spin might be easier or harder. If you're standing on carpet or something that has a lot of traction, the spin is going to be tougher for you. And if you try to turn your toes or you try to spin a lot, you could possibly hurt your knee or something like that. I have a couple of tips on that. One, when I pivot my foot, I'm not flat on my foot. You can either lift your toes up and pivot on your heel and put your foot down, or the best way to do it is to pick your heel up, pivot on your toes, and then you can put your heel down. That's going to help you spin. Now, when I do my kick, I bring my knee up and I throw my kick. Because we're not kicking anything, Coach Colton normally spins around all the way, kind of like a tornado. You do not have to do that. If you don't have enough space to do that, and you're afraid you might kick something or get hurt or fall down, you can just do your kick and come back normal. But if you do want to do the spin, you can pivot your foot, spin all the way around, come back to normal. Just make sure your kick is good. So we're pointing our toes, chambering the kick, step 1, step 2, step 3. Now we're throwing the kick. Big thing with the kick is for the roundhouse kick, our foot is sideways. We should lead with our toe so that our shin bone hits the target. If my toe is straight up, I'm doing this kind of thing. I'm going to hit with the side of my leg, and that's kind of a soft, fleshy part. It's not a strong bone like our shin. It's going to hurt us probably more than it's going to hurt the bad guy. So I really want to make sure I point my toes, chamber my kick, throw my foot, toes first, so that I hit with my shin bone. Any questions before we do our kick? Any questions? All right, here we go. 10 house kicks and ready stands. Yeah. 10 good kicks and 1 each. Good balance after. I'm not stumbling or getting too dizzy. My feet are planted right back where they started. And 2 each. 3 each. 4 each. 5 each. 6 each. 7 each. 8 each. 9 each. Last one, best one, here we go. And hands up, and 10 each. Nice job. Everyone, it's like a black belt. Welcome to class, Lyris. All right. Now it's time for our chair. We're gonna need our chair for this. So if you have your chair, you can go ahead and bring it to the middle of your space. So I like this drill. This is a drill that Coach Colton used to do when he was your age to help me with my roundhouse kicks. Let me kind of change the angle a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. That should work right there. With this, we want something that's close to our belt height. Coach Colton's pretty tall, so my belt's a little higher, but this will work. I'm gonna use the back of the chair. If you have a really tall chair, or maybe you're shorter, you can use the seat part of your chair where you normally sit, because that's lower down. But I'm gonna use the back of the chair because it's a little higher up. I'm a little taller. But as long as it's kind of tough, it's a little challenging, you're good. You don't have to kick super duper high. So here's what I'm gonna do. I have my chair right in front of me. What we're gonna do is called the chair kick challenge. I'm gonna kick the chair as hard as I can. No, don't kick the chair. The goal is to not kick the chair. What we're gonna do is 3 levels of challenge. In the first level, all we're gonna do is do that same kick we just did, the roundhouse kick, and I'm gonna kick over the chair without touching it. There's no more roundhouse kick. So in my stance, I throw my kick over the chair, come back around. That's it. That's level 1. That's all we have to do. And we're gonna do that 10 times. All right? Jacob, looking at that chair, you definitely want to use the seat of the chair. And you're probably going to kick over this part here because that is a pretty high back chair. So you probably want to kick over the seat part if your chair is really, really tall. Either way is fine. So everyone, go ahead and get your chair ready. Face it whichever way you need to face it. Once you're ready, stand like a black belt. Addison's ready. Ziva's ready. Lyris is ready. Noe's ready. Jacob's ready. He's getting ready. I think Carson's getting ready. All right. We're ready. Okay, here we go. And ready stands. Ja. Okay. Good here. Carson, don't worry about it too much, but I trust you if you're having a hard time setting things up. Just get to where someplace you're safe, where you know you're not going to hit anything by accident. So 10 kicks on my count. Normal roundhouse kicks, we just don't want to kick the chair. Good technique, right? That's our word for today. So if you swing your leg up, you're doing this kind of thing, that's not a good roundhouse kick. Point the toes, chamber the knee, toe leads. Here we go. And 1 each. 2 each. 3 each. If the back's too high for you, use the seat part. 4 each. 5 each. Nice, good, Jubilee. 7 each. 8 each. 9 8, and 10, 8. Very good. All right, this is where we're gonna change it up. I see some of us, our legs are getting caught, they're touching the back of the chair. Everyone have a stick of black belt really quick. Everyone have a stick of black belt really quick. All right, so everyone listen very closely. First off, raise your hand and tell me what's our word today. Who remembers our word? What's our word today? All right, I'm gonna go over to Jubilee. What's our word?
It is.
Ooh, you know it. Who can help her out? Let's go over to Noe. Noe, what's our word today, sir?
Courage.
Not courage.
I meant technique.
Ah, there you go. Technique. Good, good, good. Yes. Technique is the word. Where's technique, guys? It's not flexibility. That's not what we're trying to do here. All right? If you get your kick over the chair, that's great, but that's not what I'm really concerned with. That's like the last thing that matters. What matters is that you do the kick well. So if you're thinking, yeah, you know what, I'm really going to push myself and I'm going to use the back of my chair, but then you're throwing these kind of sloppy kicks, and you're thinking to myself, yeah, I got over the chair, I did a great job. Well, guess what? You're wrong. You're wrong. You didn't do it right. You got it wrong. The goal was to do a good roundhouse kick, not to just kick over the chair. So I know some of us are taller, some of us are shorter, some of us older, some of us younger. If you need to use the seat of the chair, that's fine. I'd rather you have a good roundhouse kick that looks good, have good balance, not wobbly, falling all over the place, than have a bad technique kick and get it over the chair. Because if you have a bad technique kick, that chair's not going to matter when you have to defend yourself against the bully. That chair's not going to matter when you're trying to use that kick in a match. What's going to matter is, are you going to have good balance? Are you going to kick with the correct part of your leg so you don't hurt your foot or hurt your muscles? And the roundhouse kick can be done. You can kick someone's legs, you get their body, get their head. You can do this kick low, medium, or high, really. This is just an extra challenge. So if you can't get your leg over the back of the chair, use the seat of the chair. It's okay. I'm not going to think that you're slacking or doing anything wrong at all. Yes, sir? Okay. With that said, we're now getting ready to move to level 2. As you might have guessed, level 2 is harder than level 1. So if you had a hard time on level 1, you might want to switch over to the seat of the chair. This is going to be tougher. This is more challenging. Here's how it looks. So I have my chair here. Fix the camera now so you guys can see the kick. So what I'm going to do now for the chair challenge is I'm going to do my kick like I just did. I throw my roundhouse kick. Boom. After I throw my roundhouse kick and my foot touches the ground, now we're going to press the rewind button. And I'm going to throw the kick backwards over the chair. So I come back with my foot backwards. So I throw my kick, throw backwards kick. I'm not wibble wobbly. I'm not falling all over the place. I'm not getting caught on the chair. And I have good technique going forward and going backwards. Because this backwards is actually a kick too. A heel kick or a crescent kick. You come backwards, you hit them with the heel. It's a higher level technique. We're kind of practicing at the same time, getting you guys ready to learn that move. So I throw my kick, throw over the chair, throw my kick backwards, over the chair, right back into my stance. Any questions? Any questions? All right, everyone pop up. We're going to do it 10 times. Everybody stand up. We got to do the kicks. We got to kick now. We got to go. All right, here we go. And ready stands. Yeah. And 1 each. 2 each. Good. 3 each. 4 each. 5 each. 6 each. Nice, Jacob. 7 each. 8 each. 9, 8. Last one, best one. Here we go. And 10, 8. Nice job, Ziva. Very, very good. Everyone have a seat, relax. We're going to save level 3 for another day, I think. Level 3 is kind of crazy. I want to make sure we have level 1 and level 2 really, really good first. What we're going to do now is we're going to play a quick game. And then after the game, I have just a few announcements, okay? So let's play our game first. Now, we'll take a vote today. Take a vote. We can either play line by line, or we can play charade, or not charades, hangman. If you want to play line by line, raise your hand. Who wants to play line by line? Scanning, I got 1. Okay, hangman, raise your hand. Okay, hangman, it wins overwhelmingly. So we will play hangman. Let me flip it around for everybody. Flip it. Actually, I think I'm gonna take it off the tripod, just so you guys can see easier. Sometimes it's hard to see for hangman. Okie dokie. So as I get things set up, the first category we're going to do today, I think we're going to do superheroes. This is going to be some kind of superhero. All right, and my superhero is going to Okay, my superhero is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7. So my superhero is 2 words. First word has 6 letters. Second word has 7 letters. We're going to go down the list here. You can either guess the superhero or guess the letter. I suggest guessing letters first. We're going to start with Jubilee. Jubilee, what letter would you like to guess?
S.
S. There is 1 letter S in the second word. Good job. Good job. Now we'll go over to Addison. Addison, what letter would you like to guess?
H.
H. There is unfortunately not a letter H. Nice try. We'll go over now to Carson. Carson, your turn.
O.
O. Good guess. There are 2 letter O's. All right. Might be getting close already. Jacob, your turn. You can pick any letter you want.
A.
A. Yes, there is 1 letter A. Good job. Now over to Lyris. Your turn.
I was about to say A, but
Well, you can either guess it or you can guess another letter if you think you might know what it is. If you're not sure, I'd probably pick a letter. I don't know which one you're guessing. I. That's a nice guess, but unfortunately, there is no letter I. Now we're over to Noe. Noe, you can either guess the hero or guess a letter.
E.
E. There is 1 letter E. Just making sure I had enough letter boxes in there. Good job. Ziva, your turn.
L.
L. There is no letter L. Nice try. Back to the top. Jubilee, your turn.
U.
U. There is no letter U. You guys are getting smart at this game, though, guessing all of the vowels. That's a good strategy. Because a lot of words have vowels. Addison, your turn.
D.
D as in dog.
G.
G. Oh, like in ghost.
Yeah.
Okay. There is a letter G. There is a letter G. Good job. It's right there. All right. Now go over to Carson. Carson, your turn, sir.
Y.
There is no letter Y. So you got one more leg in our person before we get maxed out. We'll go to Jacob now. Jacob, it's your turn, sir.
I have no clue.
You can guess a letter if you'd like. You don't have to guess the hero.
My dad says D.
D. Is that what you want to pick?
Yes.
Okay. There is a letter D. You are correct. Good job. We'll go down over now to Lyris. Lyris, your turn.
R.
R. Yes, there is a letter R. You're getting very, very close. There's actually two letter R's. One there and one there. We might know what it is now, or we're getting very, very close to knowing what it is. One of the two. Noe, it is your turn, sir.
I.
I. I has already been picked. There was no letter I. You can pick a different letter, sir.
N.
N. N. There is an N. Good guess. There's an N right there. Now we'll go over to Ziva. Ziva, you can guess a hero or you can guess a letter.
Strange.
Yes, it is Doctor Strange from the movies. Doctor Strange, he's the magic guy that teamed up in Infinity War with some of the other heroes. Good work, good work. We got time, I think, for one more good one. We'll do one more good one. Maybe a little bit of a shorter word, easier one. We're going to do, let's do a vegetable. This is going to be a vegetable. The vegetable I'm going to use is the vegetable I pick is 3 words. First word has 5 letters. Second word has 3 letters. Third word has 4 letters. All right. I think it's going to be an easy one. So we'll start back up at the top. Jubilee, your turn to guess any letter. You said A?
Yeah.
Okay, there is an A. There's an A here. And there's an A there. Now I'll go over to Addison, your turn.
U.
U. There's no letter U. Nice guess, though. Over now to Carson. Your turn, sir.
C.
There is a C there.
Yes.
Okay, make this a little rounder for you. All right, now over to Jacob. Jacob, your turn, sir. Oh, my video's frozen for a second. Oh, there it goes. You can pick any letter you want.
E.
E. There are a couple of E's. There's an E there. There's an E there. And there's an E there. That might have been the best letter to pick. Over to the Lyris now.
N.
N, there's no letter N. Nice try. To Noe.
O.
Oh, there's no letter O. Now to Ziva.
K.
A.
A. K.
Okay, K. Yes, there's a K. There is indeed a K. Good guess. Back to the top now, or back to Jubilee.
D.
D. There's no letter D. Nice try. Over to Addison now. Addison, your turn. You can pick whatever letter you want. Or if you know the vegetable, you can guess the letter as well.
Speak up, yes.
B.
E's already been said. Or what did you say?
B.
B. Bravo.
Oh, B. Yes, there is a B. There's a B right there. Okay. Over to Carson.
I know what it is.
What is it?
Black Eyed Peas.
Yes, that is correct. Black
I
Eyed
love
Peas.
those.
Me too. I love them as well. Very good. Put them in a crock pot. Let them sit all day. A little bit of hot sauce. Perfect. All right. So after the game, I mentioned I had a couple of announcements for you guys really quick. I think I might have told this class already a little bit earlier this week. But on Monday, the governor said that they were reopening some businesses that had been closed recently. And one of the types of businesses that could reopen were gyms or physical centers. And we're kind of in that group as a martial arts school. So we will be reopening for classes. When I told you guys earlier this week, we were reopening for classes next week on Monday. Unfortunately, that has been pushed back 1 week. So we'll be opening not next week, but the week after. That's Monday, May 4th. The reason we put it on a delay is just because we're trying to make sure everything is super tip top and ready. We're going to start back classes as safely as possible. So we're just making sure that the gym and the academy is extra clean, making sure that all the coaches are trained up on what to do just in case someone is sick, making sure everyone knows how the new classes are going to be run and all that kind of stuff. We just want to make sure that everyone is staying super duper safe. Like I mentioned earlier, we will be having classes. We're also going to continue to have the Zoom classes as well. So if you're not able to travel, if you don't feel safe yet coming back to class, don't worry. We're going to be doing both. We're going to have both the classes here starting May 4th and the online classes for you that might not be able to come back right away. There are going to be a couple of different rules for the classes that we are having on May 4th. There are some rules that we still have to follow. So we're going to be taking everyone's temperature, making sure they're not sick. If someone is coughing, sneezing, runny nose, looking sick, we'll have to send them home. We're only going to be having 10 people per class. So I actually sent out a message. I'm going to send it out again after my next class. I have one class, and then I'm going to be sending over that link. And it's going to have a link to where you can save the 2 class times that you want to come to. So we can make sure that only 10 people are in each class and whoever's supposed to be there is there and all that kind of stuff. But the big update is it won't be next week. We're still getting everything ready. It'll be the week after, and that's just, it's unfortunate. I wish it was sooner rather than later, but we just got to make sure everything is ready, safe, and all that kind of stuff. Does anyone have any questions at all about the announcements or about anything? Anybody have any questions? I see Jacob with a hand up. Jacob, let me get over to you, sir. What's your question, dude?
What time is the classes?
Great question. So the class times aren't the old class times that we had before the break. We actually have a whole new class schedule because pretty much all the students are out of school now, right? So we can do classes earlier as well. So we're going to have classes starting as early as 1:30 and going all the way up until 7:30. So that schedule was sent out as well. It's on that same link where you can save your class times. You can go and look at all of the different class times we're going to have. Our class times for this class, we have our class times on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3:30, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays at, oh man, I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. I think 5:30. But click on the link, check for yourself. There's a new class schedule. I don't have it fully committed to memory yet. Just tell your parents to check the link, okay? And just double check on that. You're welcome. Other questions? Any hands up? Okay, I see Lyris has a hand. What is up, Lyris? How are you doing? Oh, let me try again. Lyris, you might have to click the button on your side. I tried unmuting you, and it wouldn't let me do it. There it goes. What's up?
Well, I don't have a
You don't have a question?
what? Well, today's my dog's birthday.
Today's your dog's birthday. Aw. How old is your dog now?
I don't know. 4
Okay.
years old.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. That's awesome. Well, happy birthday, Lyris's dog, from all of the martial artists. Other than that, we are all set. We're actually 1 minute past, so we're a little late today. I apologize. We can go ahead and bow out for class. So everyone stand up. Up, 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 up. All right. Feet together, hands by our side, and bow. Whoos. Awesome job to everyone. Stay safe in the rainy weather. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.